Hey guys, welcome to the Bambushi Happy Hour. Let's talk Big Brother, season 27. And this is August 4th, day 28th in the Big Brother house. Now, before we begin, I always like to tell everyone to please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, All Things Peju, home of the Bambushi Happy Hour. And obviously, we're talking about Big Brother, and we'll also be talking about The Golden Bachelor when that comes out in September, and many other fun things. Listen, I don't have a whole lot of notes today because I'm kind of in shock. I shouldn't be in shock because I've been paying attention to the feeds and I can't believe what happened just happened. So, as we all know, Mickey is the head of household because she activated her power, which allowed her to take over someone else's HOH, and that person was Rylie. Rylie was the HOH, and we all knew because he said so that he was going to nominate Mickey, Ashley, and Morgan. So Mickey got wind of this, of course, from Morgan, who got the information from Zach. Um, Decided, okay, I need to use my power. I don't want to be on the block. So she enacted her power. Of course, I was really nervous that the power wasn't going to work because most of the house knew that Mickey was the one that had the power. Zach knew that Mickey had the power. However, they decided to come up with some plan and kind of like push off the Ashley was the one that had a superpower when it was really Mickey. So Rylie questioned everyone in the house for 3 minutes, and he believed that it was Ashley and not Mickey, which makes no sense to me in the world when many other people did not believe that. But of course, Keanu was the one who really believed that it was Ashley, and that got into Rylie's head. And there you go. Mickey takes over the head of household. Rylie curses her out. Some hours later, Rylie and Mickey seem like they're like friends and missed it. And she does her nominations. Her nominations are Rylie. Kelly was already on the block. Keanu came down. Well, actually, I guess Keanu hadn't come down at that point, but those are the three nominees. It's Rylie, Keanu, and Kelly. Kelly was not happy with this, as we talked about it this earlier. She was upset because she keeps being the perpetual pawn, and she really was more upset with Vince and Zach, who did not let her in on them switching the vote to keep Adrian. They did not vote to keep Adrian. They voted to kick him out. So no more Adrian, and Adrian and Kelly were really good friends. And even Keanu was a bit disappointed in Zach and Vince. So you have it. Anyway, somehow or another, they have another veto competition, and guess who wins the veto competition? Now, Mickey has talked to Rylie, has talked to Kelly, and there's going to be, of course, her playing in the veto competition, and then there will be Morgan playing in the veto competition, and Rachel. So all of them have decided that they aren't going to use a veto because they want to keep the nominations the same. Well, everyone said that they wouldn't use it. It's everyone except for Keanu, because Rylie didn't want Catherine to go up, and they kind of had this agreement that, oh, don't put Catherine on a block, which makes no sense to me because Catherine doesn't like them and would wanted Ashley to go home. So I don't understand why Mickey thinks it's important to keep Catherine. Common sense isn't common, especially in the Big Brother house. Now, I'm not attacking anybody's, real common sense. I'm talking about within the game. I'm sure these people, well, most of them are fine. But I'm so disappointed in Mickey because Mickey was one of my favorites. And Morgan is boy crazy. She really is boy crazy. And Mickey may be boy crazy too, because she seems to really think that Rylie is Brad Pitt, because he's not Brad Pitt. He's just not. He's maybe the Pitts. He's not Brad Pitt. Anyway, so Morgan is really pushing for Renoms. Guess who she's pushing for? She's pushing for Jimmy. Rachel's pushing for Vinny. Those are really the two that people were thinking of. Then they mentioned about maybe putting up Lauren. Morgan did say put up Lauren. Mickey was like, no, 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 we can't put up Lauren. Why can't you put up Lauren? Not Lauren, Catherine. Why can't you put up Catherine? Just makes no sense. Why not? Catherine is Riley's number one. Why not put both of them on the block? Like, do you really believe that they aren't going to come back for you next week if they win power? Like, it just makes absolutely no sense. And then Morgan, who I like Morgan, but Morgan just seems to not have an accurate read or understand that you're not Vince's number one. You're not Zach's number one. What are you doing, girl? Whose game are you playing? I'm just really, 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 really disappointed. Because guess what happens? Guess who they nominate? Jimmy. Now, Jimmy has done some stupid things. Like he did, week one when he put when he put Amy and Will on the block, like all of these different things was just not really smart for him to do. It wasn't week one, but it was week two. Why he did that and not listening to his allies, they never looked at him the same way. But ever since then, Jimmy has voted and has tried to protect Mickey and Morgan. He was there for them, a number for them, would never put them on the block, but they put him on the block. And if he doesn't win Blockbuster, 95% chance he goes home. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm really upset. You can't tell how upset I am right now because I'm also tired, but I'm very, 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 very disappointed and angry. I want to know what your thoughts are about this decision by Mickey. I think that Mickey pretty much lost the game right there, and Morgan is just delusional. And like I said, I like Morgan and I like Mickey, but they lost me in this game. Rachel seems to see things very accurately, and I'm rooting for her. Ashley, I, had mixed feelings about Ashley all along. She seems to have better reads, except Zach. She has just a blind spot when it comes to Zach. Anyway, guys, let me know what your thoughts are. I'm also going to be doing my power tier rankings on Wednesday to let you know how I think each player is doing. Obviously, their rankings are going to be Mickey and Morgan. Their rankings have suffered completely after this like foolish move. Anywho, and the women had the numbers in the house. Like, what is going on? I don't get it. Okay. So let me know what your thoughts are, guys. I really appreciate you. I will be back again on Wednesday. See you soon. Bye.